Good morning, One Team. This is John Ward, and I'm going to do a quick training here on how to get in your back office and how to maneuver around your back office. So here we are. I want you to go right up here. To log into your back office, you're simply going to go to igalen.com, and that's going to pull up the corporate page. And I'll do another training on the corporate page, but we're going to focus on how to get in your back office. You're simply going to, let me move this down here just a little bit. You're still going to, you're just going to click the login button. That is going to take you to the login page. You can do two things. You now can use your ID, or username, or your number. So your username is what you created when you first enrolled, and then the distributor ID is what iGalen assigned you. So I'm going to log into my wife's account here. Okay, so here we are. And it brings, I'm going to move this. Let me move this over so you can see. Okay. So this is your dashboard. It brings you right to your dashboard. This activation time, this is actually the number of days until your next auto ship. If you only have signed up as a distributor and haven't ordered anything, that clock will show differently. You got it says 14 days to pick your pack. So anyway, it's got your name up here, that you can go the day, the week, the month, and you can customize it. So anyway, what this will do, I'm going to run down the left side first. Well, actually, I'll go right here first. So this will show up as you daily. This changes, and it disappears daily. So don't be concerned when it disappears. And then this is an income drop down, and of course there's none here. And then this is your replicated link. So this is the link right here that you share with your prospective promoters. Currently, this is only for promoters. Our customer site isn't up yet as of March 22nd. When it comes up, then I'll do a training on that also. So what I did is I went to GoDaddy, purchased a domain name, and when you click on that, then it takes you right to this. So if you hit go here, I'm not going to do it. It'll take you to the your page where people can sign up or look around at the packages. And then when you scroll down here, this is your active status. Platinum is her current package. She's a distributor. And like when you get to Ruby, this will say your ranking will be Ruby, and she's not qualified. Qualification means you have to have one promoter on your left, one promoter on your right. And then daily here, this will also your current. Last week, this is like last week in the right side, 480 volume went in and 3 new distributors. The week prior was a volume of 960 and 3 new distributors. So there are total of 6 distributors in there, and probably a total of well, whatever that total is. And then when you do your recent activity will be here, and your new members will show up here when they join. And then this is a recap of your volume history personally. Okay, that is the dashboard. So just go through that and play around with it. Now, over here, so your dashboard we just did, this will be your active status. And, oh, let me show you something else on the dashboard. I'm going to move this over. Right up here is your name. there's a little drop down arrow. You drop it down, you hit profile management. This is where you can edit your name. This is where you can edit this information. This is also where you set the power leg. Okay, so you have to play with this somewhat. And this one is set to the right. So when Diane gets her first one, she'll then come in and switch it to the left and update it and save it. Okay? And then in here also is you can edit your auto. Well, no, that's something different. Anyway, so this is where you change your leg position, right or left. And then this is where you can also edit your shipping address and your personal information. So I'll change this back for her to right. You can make it distributor choice, but I like having mine. So anyway, that's where that is. So now we're going to move back over here. Genealogy tree is simply a view of the tree. You put your mouse over your name, and then there is the total volume. On the right side is 3560 sitting there because she's not qualified. And then if you can mouse over everyone else and down, and the cool thing too is once you start growing, this will take you right to the bottom. This little arrow on the left and this little arrow on the right. Okay, and this is where your number is. So Diane's is 17808 when I said you could lock in. So here's your upgrade of your product. This is where you would upgrade if you're not a platinum. Of course, Diane's a platinum, so that is the highest rank possible. Move this over so I can go back. And then, so we did that. The e-commerce store is where you would order extra product. So you get to choose C or M. And then there's a video that you can use also. It's a very, very good video. So this, when you order, whatever you're qualified at, whether it is bronze, silver, gold, or platinum, that is the discount that you always order at. So that's available to you. Then iGalen payout, you need to go through this and set up your GPG account to your bank account. This is where the money goes when you get paid. So just go here, follow the directions. Okay, you'll see that your email address, you put passwords in, fill out all the questions. I'm not going to go through that, but just fill that out. Just follow the directions. Your orders report is where your details of all your personal orders are. Income details, when we get paid on, you get your first 2 weeks are held back. Then on Sunday to Monday shows up what you will be paid on that following Friday. So actually it's almost 3 weeks before you get your first paycheck. Okay, so this is where you can edit your auto ship, is right here. You just hit what you're going to do and hit change. Tools is, let me go back here. When we get to tools, this is where you can download some documents. This is not set up yet, so that's just a test, but that's where they will be. I'm going to guess like for brochures and different things. News and events, this is all just is not activated yet. Member management is simply where you change your password. And then view my referrals. Those are the people that would have been signed up in your business. And I'm going to guess when it gets to where the customer site's opened up, your customers will also show up there. So that simply is our back office. Let's see, I'm at 9:49. Let me go to real quick I'm going to go to her link, And I'll show you how to, this is what a person that you send your link to, this is how they would sign up. And you'll notice here, this has got some really good, features. Now mine, because I'm logged in, it shows my discounted price, but a new customer would be $79.95. Okay, so they would go right up here to my account. You kind of got to walk them through this, and they go to register new member. And when they do that, it brings them to join as a promoter. This happens all the time. You pay this one time. Okay, it's an annual fee, $29.95. We've all paid it. And then they choose either one bottle, which is $79.95. They can choose the bronze pack, which is 3. They get a discount on the price, 10%. They can choose the silver, which is 6 bottles, and that's a 20% discount. A gold pack is, it comes out to be a total of almost $600 with your shipping and your $29.95, a 30% discount, and then a 35% discount on the platinum. You get 20 bottles. Now, I'll just use the gold package here. You add this to your cart. When they add this to their cart, they have to choose the available options. The available options in the gold pack are 7 bottles of M and 3 of C. They are even 5 and 5, or 3 and 7, 3 M's and 7 bottles. So once they pick that, they go add to cart, and it's added to the cart, and proceed to the registration. And then this is where they'll select their country. We are in 4 countries, so we'll select USA. They have to check these 3 boxes. If they want to read it, that they can go back and read those. Continue. And then here is where you had your position set. This is your sponsor ID. You hit continue. This, if you want, right here, you can change that pack. If you make a decision, different decision, you can go back and change it. Hit continue. And then I'm not going to go much farther, but this is where they put in their personal details, their name, their email address, gender. They do have to put in a social security number if they're going to be a promoter, and then their address, and also they have to create their username and password. Once that all is in, then you pick your delivery information, your shipping method, your payment method, and you confirm. And then once it's confirmed, let me get rid of this because let me go to checkout, and I'm going to clear that because I'm not going to buy a gold pack. Well, maybe it's not going to let me clear it. Anyway, it's no big deal. So that is where this website goes. Strictly used for promoters only. When the customer signs up, when the customer site becomes available, then we will have a different link for them. Now, if a customer says, I don't want to wait, they just have to, I use it like a Sam's Club or a Costco. They become a member. That you have to overcome the Social Security, and then they can buy their 1 bottle. So anyway, with that, I think we're done in at 14 minutes. So anyway, make sure that you go over this, and make sure that you share this with your new prospective promoters. It will make a huge difference in the training, because this will be loaded up in the Google Drive. So all the training is going to be in one spot for you. So anyway, have a great day, and we will talk to you soon. Take care.